Hello and welcome back to another Reality Check Tech Review. Today we're going to be looking at the Xiaomi laser projector, and as you can see behind me we have a very large screen, and it is actually 120 inches. The projector that we're going to be looking at today can actually go up to 150 inches, which is pretty insane, with a full HD 1920 by 1080 screen. Not only that, but it's got a super ultra short throw, which means that you can have it right here next to your wall, and it actually projects all the way up behind me. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on. I'm going to show you the kind of the boot sequence on how it gets started, and then I'll tell you some facts about it. So let's go ahead and get it started right now. Okay, so here you can see it comes with your basic remote, and it's got up, down, volume, back button, menu button, this home button. It's also got a little button for audio, so you can actually press the audio button and talk to it as well. It's got the power button, so I'm gonna hit the power button right now, and you're gonna go ahead and see as soon as I hit the power button even one time, on top here the little light turns on, and once that guy turns on, we're gonna see the screen pop right up with me, and boom, it starts going. Innovation for everyone. So this screen right here has a 5,000 ANSI Lumens, as well as a 3,000 to 1 contrast ratio, which is pretty banging. Not only that, but it says it's got an ALPD 3.0 laser light display, which I'm not exactly sure what that means, but it sounds pretty cool. Not only that, but one thing you can't really see in here is it's got a speaker grill here in front, because it's got some, fully functional high set frequency speakers, Dolby Digital, as well as DTS HD. And so here we go. We've got the menu screen popped right up here in front of us, and the one thing that you're going to want to know is, of course, this projector is from China, so a lot of it's in Chinese, as you can see up here. Not only that, but I did, as you saw before, have to get a little, little transformer basically right there. So one thing that you can do with that is I've also, added a little box right there. This is a little actually Mi Home box, which is kind of funny. I'm using the Mi Home box with the Mi projector. You can actually add anything to it, so you can put any kind of a source hookup to the back of the projector. It does have HDMIs back there, so if you want to hook up basically anything, whether it be a computer or even, as you can see, I've got a USB put in there right now, and because of that I can actually play movies from that USB. So what I'm going to show you real quick, if you're new to this, there is of course a file that you can drop into a USB, and you can of course go into where it says my apps right here. This is where it would be, and then from here you'll be able to go in and actually install an English file, which will give you a lot more English and make it a lot easier to get around. From there you'll be able to go over here to settings, and once you go into settings you'll have all these English settings, and you can do everything the way you would want to. So it's pretty easy. I can connect it to my internet, and that's no problem. I've actually had really no problem getting it set up with that file. There's a lot of Chinese things in here, as you can see, and because these things don't necessarily pertain to me in the sense that I can't understand the language that's going to be happening in these shows, I just pretty much stick to my main screen over here, and as you can see right here, anything that you hook up to your HDMI is going to be put right there on that screen. So I can of course go into the first one right here, which will say, hey, you got to turn that other piece of equipment on, grab my other controller if I wanted to, so I can actually make that happen no problem. I've got all my Netflix and everything on this one, and you can actually use all these same programs on the projector itself without having to use that box. The point is, you don't have to use the box if you don't want to. So another thing I can do right here is I can go all the way up, and I can go over here to my removable disc, click on that, and it'll say, okay, let's go ahead and watch a movie that we had on here. So I can actually turn a movie on.
Hi, babe. I have something for you.
What is it?
It's just a little something.
Johnny, it's beautiful. Thank you. Can I try it on now?
Sure, it's yours.
Wait right here. It's for Johnny.
Anything for my princess.
Don't ask the question.
Nice to see you, baby. I'm going to do now.
Okay, so you don't really want to watch all the movies, but you can watch pretty much any movie you want to. One thing I really do like about this projector is the fact that I do not have to actually manually focus the lens at all. One thing you'll see down here is there's actually nothing that I can focus. All I can do is make sure the projector is perfectly straight at the right level, and then at that point all you can do is you can go up into the settings, go into display, keystone, then you go into electric focus, and then from here you just want to make sure that everything is as straight as can be. And everything looks pretty good, so we go ahead and hit back, and there, that's all you have to do. It's set up, it's ready to go. And you can't quite see the picture the way that I can right now. The actual quality of it looks really, really good. When you're sitting here, you know, watching TV and it takes up the entire wall, it's not a bad deal for what this projector can do. And of course, the simple fact that it has 250,000 hours of life. I think it's what, 2 hours a day, it'd be 30 years of use. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and try to test out the projector some more. But so far I've had it for several weeks and it really is working really well, and I'm excited to be able to watch not only movies on it, but the videos that I get to create in the future with the drone will be super cool to sit back and see with this thing right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, let me know about how to get it going. I'm still checking more stuff out myself. So thanks for watching. Bye.
That I'm